When old age knocks. 9 reasons people silently feel uneasy about you, and how to turn it into the strength of your life. Old age, a gift or a burden in the eyes of others. Old age is an inevitable stage of life. It is the season when a person has gathered enough experiences, endured enough joys and pains, accumulated enough failures and triumphs to look back on life with a calm gaze. Many call it the autumn of life, gentle, serene, sometimes tinted with loneliness, yet carrying its own beauty. Paradoxically, the older you grow, the more you may notice unusual looks around you. They are not blatant rejection, but a form of silent discomfort. It could be subtle remarks laced with bitterness, indifference from family, or the sense that your worth is being underestimated. You might wonder, why, after a lifetime of contribution and sacrifice, do I feel dismissed or misunderstood? The truth is, these emotions from others are rarely about you personally. More often, they stem from insecurities, comparisons, differing values, or unspoken societal expectations. This article explores 9 common reasons people silently feel uneasy about you as you age, and more importantly, how to turn these situations into sources of wisdom, resilience, and inspiration. 1. Envy and jealousy. With age comes something many lack, a life built through persistence. It may be a stable home, a lasting marriage, financial security, or simply inner calm after decades of navigating storms. Ironically, these very achievements can stir envy. Those who struggle financially may resent your stability. Those who endured broken relationships may feel bitter at your enduring companionship. Even your quiet confidence, hard-earned from years of hardship, can irritate those still battling self-doubt. Remember, their jealousy does not define you. It reflects their wounds, not your value. You don't need to shrink your light to ease their discomfort. Instead, continue living fully with humility and compassion. Surround yourself with people who celebrate you rather than compete with you. 2. Misunderstandings and ineffective communication. Sometimes discomfort comes from your own words, not because you are wrong, but because generational gaps distort the message. You may be used to speaking directly, valuing truth over politeness. Younger generations may interpret this as harsh, controlling, or out of touch. A heartfelt piece of advice may sound like criticism. A quick remark may be misread as judgment. Example, you tell your grandchild, focus on studying, don't fall in love too soon. To you, it's loving guidance. To them, it may sound like, you don't understand me. You're trying to control me. Bridging the gap requires listening before advising. Instead of starting with back in my day, ask, how do you see the situation? You'll be surprised at how a small shift in approach softens misunderstandings and builds stronger bonds. 3. Differences in values and beliefs. As years pass, your values grow deeply rooted, whether in family, faith, or discipline. Yet younger generations thrive in a different world, one that prizes flexibility, innovation, and self-expression. This gap often leads to tension. You may believe marriage is forever, while your children see divorce as acceptable if happiness is lost. You may see hard work as the only path to success, while they embrace creativity, entrepreneurship, or flexible lifestyles. Neither side is entirely right or wrong. Each reflects its own historical and cultural context. The key is to cultivate curiosity rather than judgment. Ask, why do you think that way? By seeking understanding rather than victory, you could discover shared ground, like the universal desire for happiness and meaningful living. 4. The power of gossip. In later years, your social circles often shrink. Neighborhoods, retirement groups, religious communities, or extended family. Within these small spaces, rumors spread like wildfire. A misinterpreted comment, a distorted story, or even your lifestyle can become the subject of gossip. Some may speculate about your finances, relationships, or health. The best response isn't defensive argument, but graceful calmness. True friends will not believe falsehoods, and your consistent integrity speaks louder than rumors. By refusing to fuel drama, you show strength of character and preserve your peace. 5. Personal insecurities and projection. In psychology, this is known as projection. When people feel insecure, they unconsciously project their fears onto others. Someone anxious about aging may say, "You're too old to matter." They're not speaking about you. They're revealing their own dread of time. Someone struggling financially may resent your stability. Recognizing projection helps you avoid unnecessary pain. Their negativity isn't about your essence. It's about their battles. Protect yourself with healthy boundaries. And remind yourself daily, their unease is their mirror, not your truth. 6. Lack of empathy and understanding. Though younger generations may love you, they may lack empathy for your lived experience. Busy with fast-paced lives, they may misinterpret your slower steps or longer decision-making as weakness, stubbornness, or resistance to change. In reality, these are natural adjustments of aging, but unless explained, they are easily misunderstood. A gentle approach works best. "I appreciate your help. I just need more time because my joints aren't as strong." Often, they'll pause, reflect, and grow more patient. 7. Subtle competition and rivalry. Competition doesn't vanish with age, it transforms. Among siblings, it may become, who receives more attention from the children? Among friends, who is healthier, more active, more accomplished? Such comparisons create silent rivalries. The truth is, you don't need to play this game anymore. Your happiness is not measured by being better than someone else, but by being true to your own journey. Celebrate your wins, acknowledge others, and rise above unspoken contests. 8. Rigid social expectations. Society often dictates. Older people must live quietly, conservatively, obediently. Step outside this mold by taking up painting, traveling, learning an instrument, or even falling in love. And some will raise eyebrows. Their discomfort comes not from your choices, but from your courage to do what they didn't dare. Refuse to let such expectations confine you. Old age is not the end. It's the ultimate freedom to live authentically. 9. Lack of recognition. Perhaps the deepest wound of aging is feeling invisible. Decades of sacrifice for family, career, and community may go unacknowledged. Children become absorbed in their own lives. Grandchildren see you as distant, and society forgets your contributions. But recognition is not always external. Your true worth lies in the legacy of love and wisdom you leave. You can preserve your story by writing memoirs, mentoring youth, or volunteering. In doing so, you not only reclaim recognition, you create enduring impact, turning silent discomfort into connection. Practice positive communication. Listen more, ask before advising. Self-recognition. Keep journals, tell your stories, join sharing groups. Set healthy boundaries, distance from gossip and negativity. Live authentically. Pursue what brings you joy without apology. Inspire others. Transform your experiences into guidance and hope. Conclusion: old age, not darkness, but light. People may misunderstand, envy, or judge you. But remember, their reactions reflect them, not you.